You all right?
No, I'm not, sir. I'm listening.
Okay, just listen.
Okay.
All right? There have been a whole lot of folks that you hit tough times. I know this isn't the first tough time you hit, right? So
to make it this far, I never had eviction. You get what I'm saying? So
okay,
it's all different.
Okay.
This
but the tough times
worse.
that you had before may have prepared you to kind of try to deal with this and work your way through it and walk through it. Okay. So the problem is you can't, and I'm going to tell you, you can't sit in front of me and give up faith. Hey, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. Case of Six Trails versus Michael Stewart.
Good afternoon again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Six Trails versus Stewart. They are not checked in. I don't think I've sworn you in, counsel. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case. There's currently a balance due, including court costs, totaling $2,650. That's 2650. Defendant has failed to appear at this time, requesting a default judgment with a writ to be issued after February 23rd. To the best of my knowledge, the defendant is not in the military, a minor, unable to stand trial, and to the best of my knowledge, the property is being kept habitably.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession, redemption amount, in the amount requested, writ issue in 10 days. Willow Ridge Apartments versus Taisha Johnson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Yeah, I think there she is. Ms. Johnson, you're talking, I can't hear you because you need to unmute. There you go.
Hey, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm unfamiliar with this. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, I'm doing okay. All right, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
So, Your Honor, I thought that last week we had a judgment on this one, but I guess maybe Ms. Johnson showed up after court. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, there's a note. She was having technical problems, appeared late. Okay. So Judge Barr put it out to today's date.
Okay. All right. No problem. I just wanted to just make sure. So currently there's a balance due, including court costs, totaling $3,048, 3048.
All right. And ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Well, right now, Your Honor, I'm coming to you as I am. I feel broken. I feel defeated. So just like you said, I don't know, should I just wrap it up? I just moved here from Saginaw in October, and I met from somebody else. Somebody was like that my daughter just graduated. And I was like, I wanted to change and I wanted something better for her. So I knew someone that stayed here, and they offered me a job, and they was like, we can help you with, moving in and different things like that. So I was so happy I took on that opportunity. So I came, and like I was taking Ubers back and forth to Belleville to work. I was making $15 an hour. I just kept on doing it, but like it got real expensive. As I could see, then one day I checked, look on my schedule to see what was the next day I was supposed to go to work, and I wasn't on the schedule anymore. So I reached out to the person, no response or anything like that. Like right now, still to this day, I don't even know, like, was I fired? I don't know. And I'm coming from a place, I have nobody. It's just me. My parents are deceased. I was adopted from my grandparents. They're deceased. I have nowhere to go. Like, but if I gotta go, because I know you cannot live nowhere for free. I called all the resources and different things like that, but I couldn't get past the part of now I don't have a job. I've been filling out applications and different things like that, but about time I get an interview, I can't even get to it. I don't even have bus fare. So right now, I really don't know. I have been getting callbacks, and half of them are away from here, and the places that's by me, I done walked across the street to try to work at a convenience, just anything. And at this point, like, I don't know. I call every number. I'm still waiting to call 988 because that's the last number to call. Like, so I don't know. I mean, I feel better to know that I gotta be out whatever time I gotta be out. All I ask serious is if, if it comes to that, just whatever I got in here, which I ain't got much. I came here with nothing. I gave everything that I had away. And before I even signed this lease, I looked at it. I see that the rent was $1,200, $1,300. And I asked the person, I'm like, y'all sure I'm gonna be able to afford this? They said, yeah.
All right.
So.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Johnson.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Okay, look. You're still looking for work, right?
Yeah.
And so the problem with you trying to get assistance is you got to have a job to get assistance and show that you can sustain your house.
Yes, sir.
All right. Over the objection of plaintiff, what I'm going to do, Ms. Johnson, is we're going to do two things. I'm going to adjourn this out a couple weeks.
Okay.
All right. During that couple weeks, I need you to keep trying to. You all right?
No, I'm not, sir. I'm listening.
Okay, just listen.
Okay.
All right. There have been a whole lot of folks that you hit tough times. I know this isn't the first tough time you hit, right? So
to make it this far, I never had an eviction. You get what I'm saying? So
okay.
it's all different.
Okay.
This
but the tough times
worse.
that you had before may have prepared you to kind of try to deal with this and work your way through it and walk through it. Okay. So the problem is you can't, and I'm going to tell you, you can't sit in front of me and give up faith. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. So here's what you're going to do. You keep applying for jobs. We're all going to pray that something may come through with that. And then we can get some assistance and keep you right where you are. Okay. If we can't, then we're going to try to figure something else out. Okay.
Yes.
You got a deal?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. But the thing is about this, during this couple of weeks, you can't give up on me. You got to keep trying. Okay?
Yes.
I'm going to change this to February 27th, 2026 at 1 p.m. Okay, Ms. Johnson?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you then.
All right. Thank you.
Your Honor, you
Keep the
overruled
faith.
one of my.
I'm sorry?
Your Honor, you overruled one of my best objections I've ever had.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. You take care, ma'am.
You too. Thank you. God bless you.
Willow Ridge versus Azaria Dameron.
Good afternoon again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Hi, Your Honor. Cesar Dameron.
All right. There she is. All right. And what is the claim in this case?
Your Honor, as of today, there's currently a balance due, including costs, totaling $2,648. That's 2,648.
So it came down a little bit.
Yep.
All right. And ma'am, how are you intending on getting the rest of this paid?
So I work every 2 weeks, 9-to-5 job at Trinity Health Hospital. My checks unfortunately fall on the off week of when rent is typically due. Recently, every time I've been getting paid, I've been at least trying to put 400, maybe 500, maybe even 600 on the bills. I still have to get to work every day. I have to lift 9 times out of 10, as well as eat. I am trying my best. I'm gonna at least try to have, if not
Okay.
all of the full
Young
payment.
lady,
by the
hold
10th.
on.
Oh,
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
Hold on. Have you contacted Hawk or tried to get any assistance?
I did try and call Hawk. They stated that me and my mother make too much. We make over 70,000 a year. So they won't give us any help with Hawk as far as the SER. I did apply for that as well. I'm still waiting to hear back from them.
Okay. So how do you think, hang on a second, how do you think you're gonna get yourself out of this at all?
Hopefully just to get it paid by the end of the month. That's really all I can hope for. I've been going to work every day. I haven't been calling off.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Amy, I don't know if any resources would be available for this young lady. Would you mind talking with her and seeing?
Of course, Your Honor. I'd be happy to visit with her. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Dameron, here's what I'm gonna do. Mr. Katz, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put this out 2 weeks.
I mind, but
To the 20
it's okay, Your Honor.
To the 2026 at what time?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. He can see how much I care about that. Anyway, so
You and my wife.
how much can you pay next week, you think?
At least 700 I can put on there by next week.
Okay. So I want 700 before you come paid on this, before you come back. I'm gonna put you into a breakout room with our court liaison, Amy, and see, and she may have tie-ins to other resources that might be available for you and your mom.
Okay.
And see if we can get you over this hump so that you know. All right.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You are more than welcome. And can we put her and Amy into a breakout room?
Okay.
All right. Departments versus Steve and Zumba.
Good afternoon again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz.
No, he's right here. Take it. What's your name, sir?
Oh, Steve.
All right. And what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case. There's currently a balance due, including costs totaling $3,479, 3479.
All right. Sir, how do you intend on getting that paid?
I'll just pay next week 2,000 and I'll finish before March.
So you'll have 2,000 next week.
Friday.
And then when will you have the balance paid?
Like before March or
Before March? So by the
Your
27th?
yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna issue a judgment finding no tribal issue after a hearing for the total amount of the 3479. Okay? And then I'm going to extend the time that you have to pay to February 27th. Okay? Okay, so what you got to do is pay the 2,000 and then pay the balance by the 27th or before March comes in. And then you'll be all set.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you.
Your Honor, this goes down to the hearing, correct?
Yes, as a hearing.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Gave one judge.
Pardon?
Gave Attorney Katz one.
Yeah.
Well,
That's truly that blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. He's gonna win one occasion.
if I was a baseball player, I wouldn't be so bad. You know, they can get 250.
Willow Ridge Apartments versus Burhanu. Is it Abdallah?
Good afternoon again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz, on behalf of plaintiff.
Your name, sir?
Burhanu Abdullah.
All right. And what is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, this is an unpaid rent possession case. There's currently a balance due, including costs totaling $2,365, 2365.
And so he did pay Quite a bit.
1,300, yes.
All right.
The balance I'm gonna pay before the 20, the middle of next week sometimes.
So it'll be paid next week, you think?
Yeah, Thursday or one of those.
Thursday?
Yes.
Your Honor,
All
for
right.
consistency's sake, I'll give till the 27th either way.
All right. So you're saying a judgment or you're saying,
A judgment with a writ date of the 27th.
okay. So what I'll do is no tribal issue after hearing in this matter. Judgment for possession. I'll give him that win on that. 2365. Pay that before the 27th or before the end of the month.
Okay.
Okay?
Should I come back after?
No, you don't.
Good
You
to
can
go?
come back and see us, but you don't have to. You're good. If you get it paid, you're all set.
Sure. Thanks, Judge.
All right. Thank you, sir.
He can come back and watch a beating of me again on the 27th if he wants.
Oh, now he's trying for sympathy. Willow Ridge Apartments versus Angela Smith.
Good afternoon again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz on behalf of plaintiff.
Angela Smith. Hello, state your name. Oh, you're muted still.
How about now?
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Are you
Thank
Miss Smith?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Okay, what is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case. There's currently a balance due, including costs of $1,927, 1927. A pretty significant payment was received recently.
All right. Okay. And ma'am, she said she was gonna pay 6,000 and she did. All right. How you gonna clean up the rest of this?
I have a bonus coming on the 24th. So,
Of this month?
yeah.
Okay. She paid 6,000. I'm not giving a judgment. I'll adjourn it out until the 27th. She's gonna get it paid and then this can be dismissed.
You were worried with me getting 3 of them in a row, Your Honor. That was the problem.
That's right. Oh, no, there's no way you were getting 3 in a row.
I know.
You're right. It wasn't happening. But
It was your Valentine present.
there you go. So I'm going to adjourn this out to the 27th, 2026 at 1 p.m. If you have it paid before then you don't need to appear. It'll be dismissed and then you'll be all set. Okay,
All right,
Ms. Smith?
thank you so much. Yep.
All right. Take care. Have a great weekend.
You too.
And I
Thank
think
you, Your Honor.
that is it for you, Mr. Katz.
That is it. Have a great weekend.
You do the same, sir.
All right, bye.
Lou Heron Coit versus Crystal McKenzie.
Good afternoon, Judge. Rania Haddad, P8497 for the plaintiff.
Crystal McKenzie.
Hello. All right, where are we on her case?
Your Honor, the parties have facilitated conditional dismissal today.
All right,
So the parties have agreed that the balance is rendered in $6,051.46. Attorney fees and costs are $170 for a total redemptive amount of $6,851.46. There was a $1,500 agreement to abate the rent.
all right.
So the this is a box 4B CD, Your Honor. The terms are as follows: that the defendant is to make a payment of $2,800 by February 23rd, 2026. March rent is to be paid timely. That's between the 1st and the 5th. And then the remaining balance will be paid by March 31st, 2026. There will be no late fee as long as all the payments are made timely. And then the 56-day rule is told, and then it was a box 7B CD. I don't have the CDs with me, Judge.
Okay.
I switched bags this morning and I usually have a blank form.
Listen to that. So that's the excuse?
It is.
All right, no, that's fine, fine. I heard better, but why not? All right, ma'am, you understand all those terms?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any questions regarding that conditional order dismissal?
No.
All right. And would you give counsel, given if all those terms match, counsel, would you give them permission to sign your name to the conditional order dismissal and submit it to the court?
Yes.
All right. You'll receive a copy of that or can get a copy of that. And if you believe that there's some legal reason, some misunderstanding or some confusion on your part, some right you didn't assert, you can file a motion with the court 3 days, within 3 business days after my signature. And the court will hear it. That doesn't mean I would set it aside, but certainly I'd hear what your issue is. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you. Got my bag, left all my stuff at home. You know, I did that once. I walked out of my house, left my gavel. Harbor Cove versus Joan Davies.
Good afternoon, Judge Rania Haddad, PA 497 for the plaintiff.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Joan Davies.
All right. And where are we on her case?
The parties have facilitated a consent judgment today.
All right.
This is a consent judgment with rent to retain in the amount of $4,715.70.
Okay.
Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $4,885.70. Defendant has agreed to pay that balance off or vacate by February 27th, 2026. No money judgment is entered. In the further orders, Your Honor, I have indicated that there's once the payment of $1,342.25 made today clears, it will apply towards the balance. Defendant has signed off on this consent order for, this consent judgment. MCR 4.201J was explained to the defendant. She is receiving third-party funds, so I do want to note on the record that obviously we will accept third-party funds.
All right.
I'm good.
Set. All right.
Thank
You have any questions whatsoever regarding that?
I don't.
All right.
Thank you.
And you do understand your right of rescission 3 business days from the time that I
Yes, sir.
sent this. All right. Fantastic. All right. I will sign off on that. As soon as I get a pen that works. All right. I've signed that. You take care. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But Ann won't let me have any good pens. I'm just Harbor Cove versus Stephen Saxon.
Good afternoon. My name is Haddad, PA 497 for the plaintiff.
He did not check in, but I have a conditional order dismissal. Signed with his permission. However, he's not here, but in reviewing the terms of that, the terms of the conditional order dismissal are more favorable than if I were to enter a default judgment. Well, they are about the same actually, but the case would be dismissed in that regard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off on that conditional order dismissal. Courthouse case Haverhill on Clark versus Talib Mahan.
Good afternoon. My name is Haddad for the plaintiff.
They are.
Hello?
Oh, they sure are. Hello.
Hi,
Hello. What's your name?
my name is Maram. I'm translating for my mother.
Okay. And
Hi.
so your mother is Talib.
Fatima. No, she's Fatima.
Okay. Well,
My father is Talib. He's sick.
okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to get everybody straight here.
Sure.
Okay. What's the claim in this case?
This is for non-payment of rent, Judge. I have a balance due now of $1,878.32. Attorney fees and costs of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $2,048.32. My notes indicate that there were the defendant was in the process of applying for assistance, and so this is granted today.
Yes. And did you guys apply for DHS assistance?
We did, and actually we have an appointment with Hawk. I think they're calling us, or we're like meeting with them February 23rd at 11.
Okay. All right.
So
So
there's
you
that.
got it. And you are below the $3,000 mark. So you got, your Hawk appointment is on what date, ma'am?
The 23rd at 11.
23rd at 11. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn this out to February 27th, 2026 at 1 p.m. to let that appointment take place, see where we are at that.
May I please say something, Your Honor?
What if I said no? No, go ahead. Yes, you can.
So basically I'm not sure if you have like a full view of this picture or not. So basically, so my parents pay half or 30% of their income, and Section 8 makes the other payment for the
Yeah.
rent. So first, when they moved, I believe the office has agreed with them, or somehow they understood that the payments is supposed to be $237, I believe. That's my parents' portion. And now for some reason it popped up for nowhere that they had to pay 345, I believe, or something around that range. So I'm sure it's probably a misunderstanding between like my parents and the office. And I did contact Section 8 for them, and they said yes, they had to do like the 30% of their income portion, and it should be about 349 from January until, like further. But they were overdue on these payments, but my parents weren't aware of that.
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like
Yeah.
a misunderstanding, but like we're trying to figure this out still and like pay it, obviously.
Okay. So let me translate a little bit of that for you. Their portion went up under Section A, and your parents weren't aware.
Yes.
It looks like it's a correct amount. Otherwise, they wouldn't really be behind. And so
Right.
now they're worried that they're going to lose their housing.
Yes,
Right?
but yes.
Okay. So that's really the translation that I get why that has transpired. You can let your mom know, who is probably relying upon you to translate,
Right.
that you can just tell her this. I think it's all going to work out after you talk with Hawk.
Okay.
And you just tell your mom, I'm not letting anything happen to her. All right.
Okay. Thank you. I really
Okay?
appreciate it. Thank you.
And then you can just kind of relax, because I know you're trying to make sure your parents are taken care of.
Right.
Okay.
Like it's a
We'll
process
walk
of
through
time.
this with you, and we'll figure it out after you meet with Hawk and see where you are.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. You guys have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Court calls the case of Haverhill and Clark versus Kyla.
The payment will clear and apply to the balance as a consent judgment is signed, and the defendant confirms she understands her rights, including the 3-day right of rescission. In the next case, unpaid rent and Section 8 confusion leave a family worried about losing their home, but the judge pauses and adjourns the matter to allow time for Hawk assistance. One signature can mean eviction or a second chance. So here's the question. Should courts give more flexibility when the issue is confusion, not refusal to pay?
Richie.
Good afternoon, my name is Dot for the plaintiff.
Hello.
Kayla Ritchie.
All right. And where are we on her case?
Your Honor, the parties do have a consent judgment today.
All right.
Consent judgment for possession only. Rent to retain is $3,300. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $3,470. Defendant agrees to either pay that balance off or vacate by February 27th, 2028. No money judgment is entered. I did advise of MCR 4.201J, the 3-day rescission rule, as well as the 10-day appeal date, and the defendant has.
Ma'am, is all of that correct?
Yes.
All right. Are you going to be able to get this done, you think?
Yeah, I'm making a payment of $1,600 on Tuesday because they're not open on Monday.
Okay.
And then I'm waiting for my state refund to come in. It's supposed to be coming in
Your
within
state refund?
Yeah.
From who? For taxes?
For taxes, yeah. It said it's
so we're depending on a bureaucracy
no,
to do that, really?
If not that, I do get paid on the couple days before the 27th.
Okay, all right. She was going to rely upon the state. Back to her.
We did have this discussion, Judge.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. All right. All right. No questions on this? All right. And you were explaining your right under. Okay, very good. I've signed off. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Court calls the case of Haverhill and Clark versus Myra South. Hello,
Hi,
what's your name?
Myra Zhao.
All right. And where are we on this?
Your Honor, the parties have entered into or have agreed to enter into a consent order for conditional dismissal.
Okay.
Again, I owe the court a conditional dismissal on this one as well. The rent to retain is $6,956.78. Attorney fees and costs of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $7,126.78. You just made a payment of $700 that I did reflect in this balance.
Okay.
This is the box 4BCD. The terms are as follows: that the regular rent is to be paid timely as of March 2026. That's between the 1st and the 5th. And an additional $350 will be paid by the 20th of each month, beginning March 20th, 2026, and on until the balance is paid in full. There will be no late fees if all payments are made timely. The 56-day rule is told. Any missed payment will be grounds for us to proceed pursuant to 4B, and then we will accept third-party payment. And then box 7 is also checked. Defendant has given me permission to sign and submit this. And so.
All right. Ma'am, is all of that correct?
It is.
All right. Do you have any questions whatsoever as to the terms?
I do not.
All right. And you were explaining your rights of rescission from the date of my signature, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. When it gets here, after she finds the right bag that the things are in, then, no, I'm kidding. Then I will sign off.
It's so light, and I know I forgot something.
Yep. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. You have a great weekend.
Thank you, Judge.
Happy Valentine's
Thank you.
Day.
Yes, and to all of you the same.
Everyone have a great weekend.
All right. Homestead Commons versus Damon Guster.
Your Honor, I do not have an attorney. This is Mr. Cox's office. This is the city of Andover jurisdiction.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Neither party appeared. Case dismissed. Living Room Yoga Commune, LLC, doing business as Delacroix Emerson versus Frederick West.
I'm Emerson Delacroix.
Frederick West.
All right. And this is a non-payment of rent case. And how much is claimed owing at this time?
$2,677.16.
Her name again? Your name, ma'am, is Delacroix.
Emerson Delacroix.
Emerson, yeah. I think they have it.
Okay.
You got it. They just flipped it with the slash. All right, sir. What do you say about that amount?
I owe it.
Okay, all right.
I just had some financial difficulties. I got myself out of the hole now.
Okay, so when are you gonna get this paid?
I can have it paid within the next week and a half. The whole amount.
Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
per the agreement at the last hearing with Judge Barr, the tenant was required to pay $1,500.
Right, he said he would pay $1,500 by next week, which would be this week. Did you get that done or no?
No, I switched jobs and my check got mailed, so I don't know how much that is, but it's at the house, so.
All right, but you say that you can pay this. You said a week and a half, so you can pay it by the 25th?
Yep.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna find that he's not disputing the amount owed. I'm gonna find no tribal issue after a hearing. I'm gonna grant you a judgment for possession in that amount of the 2677.16. However, normally he would have to have everything paid by the 23rd. I will indicate that he has to have everything paid by February 26th. Give him a few days because of when that's gonna pop in. And then do that. If he doesn't pay it, then you can file for an order of eviction. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. And so, ma'am, what you may want to do, what time is it? You won't be able to do it today, but you want to make sure, go online, get a judgment form, fill it out if you haven't done so, and submit it to the court for my signature.
107C.
Pardon?
Do you see 107A?
Let me see it. I used to know all of those numbers and I don't know if I. No. It's a,
What's it called?
it's a judgment. Can we? You can pull her one and then she can fill it out and submit it by Monday. We'll try to pull you one offline so that you have it. Okay, ma'am?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that it for us? Put a fork in us, 14A. So,
And they had previously appeared, yes, Your Honor. To the best of my knowledge, the unit was kept inhabitable for its intended purpose. The defendant is not a minor nor in the military and is not incapacitated at this time.
judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption amount, as well as money judgment in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You do the same. Great weekend to you. Covington Apartments versus Robert Williams.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Robert Visconti, P61756 on behalf of plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Robert Williams.
Okay, and where are we on this case?
Your Honor, Mr. Williams tendered payment of his remaining rental balance, which was $695, leaving only the court cost of $173.36. I did suggest a resolution, Mr. Williams, as it pertains to his court costs, but he wanted to speak.
So all he owes is the 173.
That is correct, Your Honor. My major concern was that that it put on record that I did meet the requirements of paying my rent and that I was not aware of the 173. I did get an itemized list of what was owed. I was given, I think, they gave me, I think it was 3,000 and something that was due, but it didn't specify the court costs were on there. And that's what the issue was. I have no problem with paying that.
Okay, should have led with that, but go ahead. So so do you need time to get it paid or what's?
Yes.
Okay, then it's okay that you may not have known. You could have just, no, you're doing good. Don't worry about it. He's all nervous. You know what I'm saying? Do you dress this way all the time?
Only for court.
Huh?
Only for court.
Only for court. Shouldn't say that like you've been here before. No, you look good. I'm just saying. All right. So you want the 170. So how much time do you need to get that paid?
To the end of,
Pardon?
to the end of the month.
All right. So if you have everything paid, then it's going to be dismissed. I'm just going to adjourn it out till the 27th.
So, Judge, I suggested an adjournment earlier. He said he didn't really want to come back. So what I followed with is, let's do a consent judgment. I'll add in paragraph 10. And if you pay it by the 27th, I'll stipulate to set the judgment aside and dismiss the case. That saves him a trip back.
And that was my concern, that it would be included in the entire total instead of separate, because like I said, I wasn't aware.
It's just the 173.
It's just the 173. Look, what day can you pay it?
The 30th, I believe.
There's not 30 days in this
sorry.
month. But good. No, nice try though. The 27th is the last business day.
Yes, I can do that.
You can pay it can you pay it early on the 27th?
Yes.
Here's what we do. I get it, Mr. Visconti, but I'm going to adjourn this out February 27th, 2026 at what time? At 1 p.m. Get it paid early in the morning so they know. Then it's going to be dismissed. Then you don't have to come back because nobody ever wants to come back and see me. I'm not going to take it personal. I get it. All right. All right, young man. You take care. Peninsula Place versus Shataran Dean.
I think it's 176 for them.
Hello. What's your name?
Dean.
All right. And where are we on her case?
Your Honor, that judgment.
All right, go ahead.
Rent retained in this case is $4,670.52. Court costs are $250 for a total redemptive amount of $4,920.52. We do have a payment plan that's set forth in paragraph 10 of the order, which states the defendant must pay $2,400 by February the 27th. 11/39, which would be the March rent and late fee by March the 13th. And the balance of the judgment, $2,520.52 by March 27th, 2026, for a writ may issue. I do have an order that's signed by both parties.
All right.
Present.
And ma'am, is all of that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You have any questions regarding anything on this judgment?
No.
All right. You think you'll be able to do this?
Yes.
You do? Okay. Did you apprise of her rights under the court rule? He apprised you of your 3-day right to rescission?
Yes.
Okay. All right, very good. I will enter that consent judgment. All right, thank you, ma'am. Court calls the case of the Peninsula Place versus Ronald Taylor.
Property County P 61756, plaintiff.
Ronald Taylor, no response. If you'd like to take a default, I think, no, we didn't swear you in today. So, do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, go ahead, sir.
Yes, Your Honor, good court for entry to default judgment for possession. Rent retained is $3,438.65. Court costs are $250. Total redemptive amount is $3,698.65. Judgment for possession only, please, in order of eviction, which one cleared if not paid in full. We have an order prepared.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession redemption amount is in the amount requested within the petition in 10 days. Peninsula Place versus Micaiah Jackson.
Plaintiff.
Hello. What's your name?
Micaiah Jackson.
All right. And what's the claim in this case?
Your Honor, we do have a proposed consent judgment.
All right.
As well, rent retained is $1,604.09. Court costs are $250. Total redemptive amount is $1,088.49. We do have a payment plan in paragraph 10. Defendant's going to pay $1,000 by February the 23rd, and the remaining balance of $854.09 by February the 27th in order of eviction may issue.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
You have any questions regarding anything on the judgment?
No, sir.
In courtroom after courtroom, it's the same story. Balances due, consent judgment signed, defaults entered, eviction dates set. Some tenants quietly agree to payment plans. Others don't show up at all. And then there's Miss Johnson, standing alone, no job, no family support, facing $3,048 owed and nowhere to go. She says she feels broken. The judge pauses. Instead of issuing immediate possession, he adjourns the case, tells her not to give up, and orders her to keep applying for work. Sometimes court is about numbers. Sometimes it's about humanity. So here's the question. Should judges step in with compassion when someone is trying but falling apart? Like if accountability and empathy can exist together. Share if you believe second chances still matter.